are many things that Rory McILROY and Phil Mickelson have in common. They are both successful professional golf players and have also played for the PGA Tour with more than 3 major championships each. While Rory McILROY still holds on to his PGA membership, Mickelson has long exchanged his membership for a mouth-watering $200 million Saudi-sponsored contract from the LIV Golf. However, McILROY and Mickelson have both been in the news lately due to their back and forth on the controversial Saudi-funded tour. And the tension between the players and their respective tours continues to heat up. Welcome to Golf Links. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for updates on new video drops. Last month, McILROY accused LIV of using propaganda to redeem the image of its major sponsor, the Saudi government. It is open knowledge that LIV gets its funds from Saudi-backed sovereign wealth funds. Actually, his exact words were, quote, "tons of propaganda being used," end quote. It seems some of the propaganda refers to the comment made by former PGA player Phil Mickelson. Mickelson had previously claimed that the LIV was trending upwards, while the PGA Tour was trending downwards. Those were some very daring words to say, and McILROY had some words in return. The 4-time world champion said, quote, "I don't think anyone that takes a logical view of the game of golf can agree," end quote. He then added that Mickelson loves the side that I'm on. It's easy to see why there is a lot of bad blood between the two tours and their members. Thanks to their bottomless oil money wells, the Saudi-backed breakaway tour has attracted many of the best-known professional golfers from the PGA Tour. You could argue that McILROY had a point, and Mickelson did. After all, LIV has yet to have any significant sponsor or publicity. It relies on online broadcasting, which has been declining for quite some time, so Mickelson's comment on the professional golf landscape seems a little out of place, but hey, all we do is watch the game, right? Let's take a deep look at the background of the controversy. LIV came out this year with a huge dollar trail behind their back. They signed some of the top names in professional golf, including Cameron Smith, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, and Phil Mickelson. They made an offer to Tiger Woods, but the billionaire golf player wasn't moved by their oil money. The PGA Tour didn't take this poaching lightly. They immediately suspended all of the players that participated in LIV events. In response, LIV sued the PGA Tour for allegedly violating federal antitrust laws. When you consider earnings, LIV Golf seems like the better option. After all, as per Forbes' calculation, Mickelson's earnings for last year is a lot higher than that of McILROY, by $95 million. The 52-year-old golfer was the highest-paid golfer thanks to the $200 million deal he received from the LIV, with half being paid up front. Forbes puts his total earnings at $138 million in earnings, making Mickelson the highest-paid golfer. McILROY, on the other hand, came in at number 6, with $43 million in earnings. While it might seem like McILROY is a staunch defender of the status quo, he isn't. The 33-year-old professional has always called for reforms in the PGA Tour. In fact, he is quoted as saying he is, quote, "all for getting around the table and sorting things out," end quote. One of the changes he wants to see in the PGA Tour is in the schedule. He believes the tour should adjust their schedule to look more like the regular season and postseason schedule of the NFL. However, it seems like the golfer from Northern Ireland doesn't believe in his ability to resolve the conflict between the two tours. He is quoted as saying, "the PGA LIV Golf feud is, quote, out of control and irreparable," end quote. That is some disappointing news, but McILROY has his reasons. He told The Guardian that with the way the feud was being handled by both sides, things are getting out of control and the damage to both sides would be, quote, irreparable. In his exact words, "we are going to have a fractured sport for a long time. That is no good for anyone," end quote. We most certainly agree that this feud isn't great for anyone, except the lawyers, of course. While some top players might have earned a huge payday by jumping ship, they have lost a lot of fan support and sponsorship deals. Besides, the recent media attention LIV is getting for its alleged role in washing away the Saudi Arabian government human rights violations doesn't help at all. On the one hand, LIV seems to be holding on thanks to a constant transfusion of Saudi oil dollars. On the other hand, the PGA Tour decision to suspend any player who partakes in any live event has prevented the LIV from attracting many top talents. Consequently, it is losing viewership and has no major headline sponsor. McIlroy isn't the only one who doesn't see a resolution to the rift between the tours anytime soon. Even PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan has publicly declared that there is no way in which the PGA Tour and LIV can coexist. Speaking in an interview, Monahan said LIV has, quote, gone down their path, end quote. But what about the money? Well, it seems it is going to be lawyer seasons as both tours battle it out in court. On the other hand, PGA loyalists like Tiger Woods and McIlroy might be getting a little compensation for their commitment to the tour. While they can't measure up to the LIV Golf spending spree, they are taking steps to offer more financial incentives for its players. The PGA Tour added 4 more elevated tournaments in August, with each having a purse of at least $20 million. Come 2023, there will be a total of 12 elevated tournaments starting in 2023. The commissioner also added that the top players have committed to participating in at least 20 tournaments next season. While the outlook seems to be bright for the PGA Tour, the LIV Golf Tour is still waiting to be recognized by the official World Golf Rankings, so its golf players can earn points and be ranked alongside players from other major circuits. In addition to its antitrust lawsuit against the PGA Tour, LIV Golf CEO Greg Norman has also been to Washington, D.C. to lobby Congress members. However, that has been experiencing pushback due to LIV's ties to Saudi Arabia and the fact that the league is not registered as a foreign agent. Sometimes, folks, it seems money isn't enough to get your way. The 4-time major championship winner is worth about $170 million, so we can assume money isn't a problem for him. With annual earnings from endorsement deals and on-course earnings, McIlroy's the golf's 4th highest-paid player, behind Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and Jordan Spieth. He drives a $400,000 Lamborghini Aventador and lives in a $9.5 million Florida mansion with a game room, gym, pool, and trophy room. The LIV Golf is going to have a hard time bringing this guy around.